Hey, well, today I'm angry because I don't think sufficient attention is being given to a very important upcoming date. And I'm talking about, obviously, July the 4th. Now, you may say that July 4th is an outdated concept, but I disagree. July 4th represents the date on which America declared its independence. They signed a Declaration of Independence, which, as a matter of fact, at the time was a declaration of war against the country's current ownership. Britain. Britain owned the US, and this Declaration of Independence, which was a declaration of war, meant that if the war had failed, if America had remained under British control, the signers of the Declaration of Independence, our founding fathers, would have been hung. They would have been considered terrorists and hung without question. So this was a very bold step and a very big deal, and many lives were lost in the effort to bring this country into existence. And there have been transgressions and misdeeds and heinous acts throughout the centuries, not just in America, but throughout recorded time. I challenge you to find any century, any civilization without bad apples, without heinous acts, without indefensible behavior. But America is different because America endeavors to make things right. And ironically, within 100 years came the infamous Dred Scott case, where a slave, Dred Scott from Missouri, was taken by his owners to another region of the country that was considered free. When he returned to Missouri, he claimed that he had been freed by being taken there and ended up taking his case all the way to the Supreme Court, where he lost. The justices ruled he was property. He didn't have the right to be freed. And the irony is, public outrage against the Supreme Court decision led directly to the 13th and 14th Amendments, which abolished slavery. Ironic, isn't it, that the Supreme Court, in their attempt to generate one outcome, generated precisely the opposite. But that's the way history works. It's full of jokes and pranks and amusing anecdotes. But the fact of the matter is that even if there is ugliness in a country's past, the fact that a country was formed on a particular date, that is the most significant date in that country. Your most significant date is your birthday. And for America, July 4th is its birthday. Happy birthday.